All right, hey, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to day 2. I can solve quadratics by undoing. Okay, so it's more of what we practiced in class. I just want you to see a couple more examples and then try one out. Should be a pretty quick video. So let's say we are given y equals, so fast all of a sudden. Y equals negative 2 times x minus 1 squared plus 18. All right, so feel free to pause this and go through the motions yourself or just remind yourself. Okay, so for this, first thing we're going to do is set this equal to 0. X minus 1 squared plus 18. Okay, whoops. Okay, so subtract 18, order of operations, and we've got negative 18 equals negative 2 times x minus 1 squared. Okay, so that was undoing the adding or subtracting. Next, we need to undo any multiplication or division. So this is negative 2 times that quantity. So we're going to divide by negative 2. So that's good because negative divided by negative is positive 9 equals x minus 1 squared, which is good because you can't really have a negative there when we take the square root. Otherwise, it's not going to work, okay? So, plus and minus 3 equals x minus 1. That means 3 equals x minus 1, and negative 3 equals x minus 1. In both of those problems, both sides, I'm going to add 1, add 1, add 1, add 1, wink, wink, and x is 4, or x is negative 2, or and, we should say and, x is negative 2. Beautiful. Okay, next example, same process. So let's say we have y, and feel free to write it below. You don't have to write it next to it just because I do. Y equals 1/4 times x plus 7 squared minus 2. Okay, so first set it equal to 0. Okay, oops, minus 2, minus 2, 2. So, undoing, we're going to do this the same process. We're going to undo that minus 2. So let's add 2 to both sides. Add 2, and we've got 2 equals 1/4 times x plus 7 squared. Okay, so I can see that we are multiplying by 1/4. Okay, so we have to get rid of that 4th. So your option, you could divide by 1/4, or your other option is to times by 4. So remember, dividing by 1/4 is the same as multiplying by 4/1. So that's what I'm going to choose to do. I'm going to times by 4/1. Multiply by the reciprocal so that those cancel. So here, I'm going to times by 4/1, which is the same as just 4. Okay, so multiplying by 4, and I get 8. I don't want red anymore. I want 8. Blue. 8 equals x plus 7 squared. Okay, so take the square root of that, of both sides, and you've got x plus 7 equals, okay, square root of 3 is, or 8 is plus and minus 2.828. Okay, so 2.828 equals x plus 7, and negative 2.828 equals x plus 7. So let's subtract 7 And for all of these, here's what we will get. Over here we get negative 4.172 equals x. And on the other one, we get negative 9.828 equals x. Okay, so there's your two solutions. Okay, I just have one for you to try. Even if you don't go through the whole thing and solve it, I want you to at least do through like this step here. Okay, so you should at least get this far on the next problem. Okay, so try it out, though it doesn't take you that much longer to do. So here you go. Try this one. You try. You try. Y equals 1/2 times x minus 2 squared minus x. And that's it. Bring any questions you have to class tomorrow, and have a super evening.